Wait, do I look good? Do I look good?
You look fine. You look fine.
Do it 'cause you can. Do it with your fam. Do it in the stand. Show 'em you a fan.
Welcome to the next edition of the Step Exchange. We have some steppers from the Carolinas here. All right, we got them from XFactor. Everybody give it up for Jason right here. Wave at him, Jason. Wave at him, Jason. I said, all right. Good to see you. Also from XFactor, the captain of XFactor from the, what year was it? Because it's too many years. 2000 what? Oh, 19 to COVID. That's what it was. 2019 to COVID. Everybody give it up for Jordan. Wave at him, Jordan. Wave at him, Jordan. And we have this young man needs no introduction. He has stepped on every step team in the Carolinas, from North Carolina to South Carolina. He has so many step teams. He has stepped on all of them from 1967 to now. I'm just messing. I'm just messing. All right, former captain of Royal Diamonds. Everybody give it up for Hassan. Hassan, wave at him. All right, it's good to see y'all. Thank y'all for coming up. This episode today is Stepping in the Carolinas. I tell people, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere, because we real crazy when it comes to the step teams. We'll let you know if you're good or not, and we don't care how you feel. All right, but we still is all love. All right. So before we get started here, before we get any of the questions, we're going to see a clip of an awesome team coming from Greenville, North Carolina. Everybody check out Hype. And we're back. How do y'all feel about Hype? How you feel about Hype, Jason?
I love Hype. Hype 3G, Hype Queens, Hype. I love them all.
The whole family. They got about 12 teams.
They got,
right.
I love the whole family.
That's right. What about you, Hassan? What you like about Hype?
I love everything about it. Them boys. That's all I got to say. Them boys.
Right. Jason, not Jason. Jordan, what you like about Hype?
No, I like them. Like all of these teams, individual teams are good, but them babies, 3G.
All right, call them babies, but they step circles around all of us when I tell you, man. When I tell you. All right, so we're going to get right into these questions here. Hassan, we'll start with you. When did you start stepping, and why did you start stepping?
Okay, so I started stepping around the age of 5 and 6. It was like a family inheriting. Like my stepdad, which is Quentin's dad, he stepped in high school. He had a team, and I remember growing up, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, they're just up stepping in the kitchen, and I just used to sit on the chair, watch him, and I was like, when I get older, I want to do this. So yeah, I started stepping basically at a young age. Yeah.
All right. What about you, Jordan? When was yours? When was your time to start stepping? Let me cut this light off, y'all. I got too much light on in here. All right, go ahead.
I started stepping, I think, 3 years ago. And I was with you, of course. And in the beginning of me wanting to step, I thought it was going to be like cheer and dance, but it was completely different. And like, when I first went to the tryouts, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. I want to do this. But then I got there and started trying to get the beat and get the rhythm of everything, and I was horrible. And so I left and didn't come back. But then I was like, I kept seeing like videos and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna ask him, can I come back? And so he let me come back. And
you
now
did. You came the first day of trials. You was like, Mr. Benson, this ain't for me. And I'm never the one to tell somebody, come on and do. I always give, all right, you sure? You sure? You was like, no. About 2 weeks later, you hit me up. You was like, Mr. Benson, I really want to do step. And the rest is history. I love it. All right, Jason. What about you? When did you start stepping and why? I'm gonna tell another story after you tell this story.
Okay, so I think I was about 9 or 10. I started stepping at Fusion Force, and yeah, that's when it started. So then after that, Sugar Creek had a team, so I started stepping with them for about a month or two, and then something happened. So then next year, you made a team, the all boy step team. Um, I'm not gonna say I was scared to join, but
You was scared.
I
Go
was.
ahead and say it. You was scared. I said, your mother even hit me up, was like, she even signed the permission form. I said, where is Jason?
I would
And
never admit that publicly, but
it's
okay,
too late.
I
I
was a
get it.
little
Everybody,
scared.
he was scared. I'm just messing.
But yeah, so then you made the team co-ed the next year, and I came back because I seen how fun it was, and I wanted to be a part of that, and
Awesome.
it just stretched on. So yeah.
Awesome. I mean, and I like that story, especially Hassan, because you do come from a history of step, like the whole family. It's like a hereditary trait. You got to know how to step in this family, or you got to get out. You know what I'm saying? So everybody in the family knows how to step. For those who don't know, who know X Factor, Hassan is the brother of Sequentin. Everybody go to the shows, you know Sequentin, my short Sequentin. Really Sequentin, the stepper who I fuss at while he is on stage. All right, I fuss at while he is on stage. All right. So let's get into these questions right here. Let's get to these questions. We got that. Why'd you step? Now let's get in some real questions. Hassan, I remember at the time you were telling me about an online bullying situation. Please tell us that, and also tell us about why you're telling us that. Did step help you overcome that? Go ahead.
Okay, so the online bullying situation it started, remember, I was on a team called XFactor. And at first it was just like normal teenage stuff, like anything a kid would go through, bullying. It was just like, oh, you're not good, X, Y, and Z, you should stop stepping. And then I danced as well, so it was like, you shouldn't dance. But back then I was a hothead, so I used to respond to it, feed into it, and it just wasn't working out. It was just back and forth, and I was really just wasting energy that I shouldn't have been. And then I joined Royal Diamonds. And of course, with that team being bigger, they had a bigger following base, they had a bigger fan base. It took it to another level. It went from, oh, you're not good, to, yeah, just kill yourself, stuff like that. And yeah. So it went to that level. But being on a step team, it helped me a lot, because one thing about being on Royal Diamonds, it teaches you to have tough skin. Like, from day one, like, you gotta have tough skin. As soon as you walk into the studio, if you don't got tough skin, I don't know what to help you. I can't help you, because them old heads gonna get you from the door. So tough skin is what they had to install in me. And then also a strong mind. Like, once you have a strong mind, can't nobody tell you nothing. You get what I'm saying? So like, yeah, the step team has helped with confidence as well. I said strong mind, just being who I am. It made me who I am today. So yeah.
Right, and I like that. I'm glad you told that story, because a lot of time bullying comes from people who want what you have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So they want what you have. They see the talent, the natural born God-given talent, and instead of asking you, hey, how'd you do that? Or let me try to make him feel bad. But you're still standing here because you didn't fold. You didn't do any of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I appreciate that. And then go to Royal Diamonds, of course, you got to have tough skin. I mean, it's any team. You got to. And what Royal Diamonds taught you, having tough skin, is this world doesn't care how you feel.
Right.
The world doesn't care if you're feeling good today, if you're happy, you're sad, they don't care. So having that tough skin, walking out in society right now is just saying, you know what, I'm gonna be me. If you like me or not, I'm still gonna be me. I'm not gonna lose any sleep because I'm gonna be me. So I like that. Yeah. All right, Jason, let me ask you a question. Have you faced any criticism being a male stepper?
Yeah, that was part of the reason why I didn't try out the first year, because I hadn't received it yet, but I was afraid of the fact that if I did join it, I would receive it. And I was in the 7th grade at the time, and I just didn't feel like I could handle that. So yeah. And then when I did join, people were saying things like, just stop, it's just a mess, so you just need to stop and quit. But I didn't. I kept going, and it made me, like Kazan said, it made me who I am today. And I wouldn't be the person I was today if it wasn't for stepping.
And you know what I love? The very people, not calling their name, the very people that were saying you shouldn't do it, it's a mess, were the very people looking at you when you won national saying, oh man.
Hey.
Moving on. All right, Jordan. Of course, you're a female, and a lot of females do not get criticism when it comes to step, because step is a female-dominated sport, all right? So, but I will ask you this. Has step helped with your self-confidence?
It did a lot. It did.
Tell the story. Tell the story.
It was just sorry. It was just like I'm sorry. Okay, so
You need some water. You need some water. You know, you can't cough. You know, you can't cough no more now. Go right now. Corona, where my man? All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, it was just like it was little things like because before I started doing step and I was transitioning from cheer and dance to step, I didn't, like I said, I didn't know if I could do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got on the team and I was still scared. Like I didn't know if I was gonna be good enough to do it. And so I would always try to hide in the back or whatever. And then like and more that I kept doing it. And when you telling us that to be great and people can't pick on you for being great and stuff like that, I just started to gain more confidence. And that's when I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just be me, and I'm gonna figure out my way, do my way to get me up there to the front, so people can see me, the real me. So
I mean, yeah, I love it. I love it. I say it all the time. Nobody's gonna laugh at you for being great. They might hate, but they're not gonna laugh. All right, they're not gonna laugh. All right. So before I go into some other questions about step teams and step shows, tell me one thing that the step team coach has said to you that still sticks with you to this day. Hassan.
So many. But if I had to like pick one, is to remain humble. That's one thing that is sticking with me that I had to learn. Because like I said, I used to be a hothead. Then when I came to Royal Diamonds, I had to humble myself a lot. Being a co-captain, when I received co-captain, I had to humble myself a lot. Being head captain, I had to humble myself a lot. Still in this, like, as far as outside of the team, I still got to humble myself because there's always somebody better. And that's a life lesson I'm gonna take with me forever. Just be humbled, a humble beast. You can still, do what you got to do, cut up, do whatever you got to do, but just be humble and remain humble. So yeah.
That's it. That's it. I tell people all the time, if 2020 and COVID, all this stuff didn't teach us anything, it told us to be humble because all this could be taken away in a second. All right. All right. So Jason, tell me something that a step team coach, it could be any coach, has said to you that stuck within you.
Well, it's something you have said. It's always to be yourself because nobody likes a fake person. Like obviously, like just be yourself and leave it all out there. Because if you're not yourself, then who are you? Like just be yourself and let your true color show.
Let your true color show. Come on. All right, Jordan, tell me something. It could be a step coach, cheer coach. You do them all: step, cheer, majorette, water polo, horseback riding, all that, hopscotch, whatever.
Basically, what Jason said, what I said before, to just be great, be yourself, and can't nobody stop you from being great.
Nobody. All right, so before we go into step shows and step teams, tell me, you guys are in high school now. Hassan, you about to graduate. What colleges are y'all looking at? What colleges? Hassan, you go ahead. Tell us this college, because I already know.
Well,
tell the world.
You already know the Southern University A&M, which is located in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. That's
yes,
the school I'm attending. I'm planning on majoring in criminal justice. So yeah.
All right, come on, HBCU. Y'all know I live for HBCU. Come on, HBCU. Yeah. All right, Jordan, what about you? Any college you're looking at? I know you only in 9th grade, but you can always start.
I don't even know yet, but like I've always had my mindset on either something to do with nursing or doctor or law, criminal justice.
Okay, and you're young. You still got time. Trust me. I was in middle school, and there was a pastor that went around to everyone and asked them what did they want to be. I was like maybe the 7th or the 8th grade, and I was like, I don't know. He was like, well, you never be nothing there because you don't know. I'm 12. All right, so you got time. You're people that get to college and they still don't know. So take your time. You know what you have a goal. You know you want to be something successful. So take your time. It will come around. It'll come around. Jason.
I was thinking something on the borderlines of Duke and Wake Forest for my like upper grad, like medical school. But for my 4-year undergrad, I was thinking like Winston-Salem or Howard, something in the midst of that, or A&T.
I love a good
Yeah.
HBCU, and I like all colleges, but I graduated from an HBCU,
Right.
the South Carolina State University, so I get excited. All right, but good. Duke's a good school. Wake Forest, just go to college if you can. Go. All right, let's go to these step shows here, y'all, because we know we go to step shows all the time. Y'all have all stepped on teams that step all the time. So tell me your craziest moment at a step show. Jordan, we'll start with you.
Oh my God. Okay, so look, we was in Columbia. I know you remember that show.
Oh,
We was
Lord
in
God.
Columbia. And like it was just a lot of stuff going on. Like they was arguing and going back and forth about scores. And my mama was out there, my dad was out there.
Look at the birthday girl back there.
Oh.
Oh!
It was a lot going on.
I already, Jesus, that's a moment I do not want to remember, but it's all good. It's all good. That was a crazy day. Jason, what about you?
I really wouldn't say it was crazy, but it was crazy to me. Like meeting. Oh, what is his name? It was that DSSD show when we had went down there. Yes. Yeah, that was pretty crazy because, like, his name is known in like the dance world. So just being able to meet him was a pretty good accomplishment type thing. And getting all up in his face, like you said,
he
leave it out all on the flow.
He lived for y'all. He did.
Yeah.
Jason, I'm gonna come back on getting in your face in 1 second. Hassan, tell us the craziest moment.
All right, mine is from nationals. We, me and my team, we was up there. We were asleep, and I remember somebody from another team, I think, woke all of us up and was like, "We got a battle," and we all was like, "What?" And it was like, "You got a battle, get up!" And everybody got clogs off, costumes halfway off. So we all trying to get ourselves together. I got somebody clog, somebody got my clog. I'm running down the stairs trying to put my clog on, and then we try to get on the stage, and all I remember hearing is, "If y'all don't eat, you won't eat tonight." And we was like, "Won't eat?" We was like, "Nah, we gotta eat because y'all, we want some chicken, we want some food, so let's eat." That was my craziest moment.
I love it. And it's funny because when y'all did that battle, we got to the hotel and we were doing our little mental run through outside in the parking lot. And one of the steppers' parents said, "Raw Diamonds and Alpha Omega about to do a step off." I stopped the whole practice. Everybody get your phones. Everybody get your phones. Get your phones. We stopped and we just watched. We watched. So yeah, that was a good step off too. I think that's probably one of the best step off I've seen. That's like a history in the making. All right, crazy moments. Back to Jason. Everybody always wanted to know about. We went to a step show, and Jason did a part in the step show where he had to kind of not get all the way in the judge's face, but kind of have a moment. All right. But he decided to do what, Jason? Jason, what happened at that show? Inquiring minds would like to know.
Okay, so I wouldn't say I took it overboard because that's what stepping is. Like, it's an aggressive sport, so that's what I was being. But yeah, I got adrenaline rushed, and I got up in her face, and she had the weirdest look on her face. She was like, and I was just like,
yeah, because you know how close to her, you know how close to her you were. Like you were right there.
Yeah, I was
like coronavirus right there. All right.
COVID, right? 6 feet back up. Yeah.
But yeah, and we were mad. I went in on Jason. I went in. And at that moment, I already knew. I said, okay, we lost. He done messed this up for him. When you did that, all the judges started doing this. And when they all do this at the same time, I said, oh, these scores are going down. We have 1-1-1-1-1-1-1. I do want to say this. What lesson did that teach you?
It taught me to be respectful to judges. Like you told us before we had the show, they weren't like other judges. Like they didn't want you all up in their face, and I guess it would have to push me to listen more. Like just pay attention and stay aware.
Right.
Like,
It's called,
because
right.
you
It's
did tell
called.
me not to do
Yeah,
that, but
I did.
yeah.
I knew where we were at. It's called read the room. You got to know where you're at. But you learned the
Right.
lesson. And you were there at Nationals and you didn't get up at all. I said, Jason, you get up at the seat at Nationals, we're fighting you. All right. You better stay in that seat. If you get up, we are all fighting you. All right.
Right.
Okay. So what was one of your favorite step shows you've been to, Jordan?
Nationals, of course.
Oh, well, I mean, it could be another one.
Right.
All right. Why Nationals?
Because we won.
Oh. Hassan, what about you? Is one of your favorite shows you've been to?
Lord Jesus Christ, my favorite show. Can I say the Royal Affair? Can I give a reason? Okay, well, the Royal Affair, because leading up to it, we battled our old heads. Leading up to that, it was just like so intense during practices. They come in our practice, just look at us like mean mugs while we practicing, and they be like, "Huh, that was all right." It was just like the energy, and yeah, it was fun battling my captains because yeah, it was just fun.
I love a good battle. Jason, what about you? What was your favorite show?
I'm gonna jump on Jordan's train. It was most definitely Nationals. No other show from the beginning to the end could top Nationals.
All right.
It was such a heartfelt moment. So yeah, it had to be Nationals.
Okay. All right. Before we get into some of the fun questions, I gotta know, if you were not stepping, what would you be doing? Now, act like COVID didn't come and just take over the state, because people won't wear their mask. Everybody, please wear your mask. All right. So help us out. What would you be doing if you were not stepping? Act like COVID never hit. Hassan.
Well, so I started dancing around the same age that I started stepping. So I would be dancing. Yeah, I'm still dancing now too. So yeah, most definitely dance.
Dancing. All right. Jason, what would you be doing if you were not stepping? Pretend COVID's not here.
I'd be a little nerd. Yeah, I was occupied on like keeping my head focused and staying in the game. But I'm just glad I joined Stephen because I'm glad I didn't fall into that wrong element that other young kids like to fall into.
Right.
So yeah.
I'm about to shout at this table. I almost jumped up just now. I'm sorry. Got excited. That's true. I mean, but you've always been, even when you're on the step team, your grades never fail. You always had high grades. All right, Jordan. What would you be doing?
I'll still be cheering. I would still be cheering and dancing.
Still be cheering. Yeah, Jordan did come from cheer. All right, so we have another clip of a step team. Everybody check out Black Fusion. And we're back. You guys know all about these step teams, so I got to know. You got to pick a super team. It is Nationals. It's Star Wars and Youth Step USA all mixed in together, all right? All mixed in together. You got to pick a super team, and your super team is 1 high school girls, 1 high school boys, 1 high school co-ed, 1 middle school team, and 1 elementary. And you cannot pick the team you were stepping on, or teams for Hassan, because he stepped on 12. I'm just messing. Super team. All right, Jordan, I'm going to start with you.
Okay, so high school team, I got Alpha Omega.
It's co-ed.
All boys, Young Men of Vision. All girls, Lady Phoenix.
Lady who?
Phoenix.
Oh.
A co-ed team, Sweetheart Nation. And middle school team, EOC.
All right. You did too. Well, sweethearts are girls. Okay. They go back and forth with co-ed and girls. All right, Jason.
Okay. I'm gonna start with elementary. My elementary team is definitely Hype 3G. High school all boys. What is it? Jack's Gents. I got Jack's Gents. All girls high school team. I would do TBS. My co-ed team is wait. Are they a co-ed team? Are they all
they're
boys?
not. They used to be co-ed, but they're all boys middle.
Okay, so then yeah, I'll choose EOC and
high school co-ed.
High school co-ed. I'm taking High school co-ed. I'm gonna take DSSD.
They ain't co-ed.
Oh,
DSSC
my
is all
God.
girls. They are not co-ed.
Okay, I'm gonna have to come back to that one.
All right,
That
all
one
right.
difficult. Okay.
It's difficult. Okay, no problem. All right, Hassan, go ahead.
So for high school boys, I would pick. I'm gonna say DRB, them Rated Boys. For girls, I don't know if I could say Chaotic because they're co-ed now.
Oh, they are co-ed. Yeah.
So I got to pick another. Okay. So for girls, then Lady Icons, they're really good. I like them. For co-ed, I don't know the name of this team, but it was this team. They used to sing in step. Like they could sing really, really good. I don't know if you know them.
I do know them.
I don't know the name of that team, but they are really good. I would pick them.
It was actually two teams like that, Legacy and V-Town.
I think it's Legacy.
Legacy, because you know V-Town, so yeah, Legacy.
Yeah. For middle school, XFactor, because Sir Quentin will not let me hear the end of it if I don't pick his team. And elementary, it's this team called Swag Boys. They just like remind me of when I first started stepping. Like, I don't know, they just took me back. I like them a lot.
I like them too, and they came out swinging. They just came out and just like, we here, boom. Like I love that team. All right, so I'm reading all my questions on my phone, everybody. So you see me look to the side. I got my questions here. All right, if you had to pick a team to go in a face-to-face battle with your team, who would it be? Jordan, pick a team you had to go face-to-face. It was a killer battle. Who would be the team to go against your step team?
Personally, not trying to call out nobody or anything, but I would want to battle ELC again.
All right, come on with that battle again. That was a fun battle. That was in Atlanta. That was a fun battle. That was fun. All right, Jason, what about you?
This might be a long shot, but I would want to battle DSSD.
That would be a good one.
Yeah,
Everybody always says that because of the energy and how loud we both are.
Right.
That would be good. That would be really
pretty
good.
Big teams. Yeah, I would want to see that. Yeah.
Yeah. If we win against DSSD, I would have a practice on Saturday to say, all right, y'all, we're gonna have a Saturday practice today because they over the top. We over the top. So I gotta be over the top. All right. I love it. All right, Hassan, what about you? A team that you would battle face to face with your team?
It would have to be the family affair. I'm gonna say VTC.
Okay. That'd be a good one.
VTC or them Raider Boys, for sure.
I put that up the other day, and that was the most voted one was DRB and Raw Diamonds. That got you heard here first. That has got to happen. Two different styles, all boy team, co-ed team. You heard it here first. I made that happen. I'm just playing. All right. So here we go. We have something called One Gotta Go. All right. So when I hold this up, I'm going to put this on the screen. You tell me which one gotta go. All right. One gotta go. First one's from a step show. Theme, energy, precision, and vocals. Which one are you taking away from the score sheet?
I'll say precision.
Okay, precision. Jordan got precision. What about you, Hassan?
I say theme, because take away the theme. If you can step, you can step.
Come on. If you can step, you can step. That's an old school talk right there. Yes. If you can step, you can step. I love it. Jason, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm doing precision.
Precision. All right. Precision. Excuse me. Precision. All right. If I had to take one away, mine would be theme as well. Like I could really care less what your theme is. Now I do like them, but I could care less. Yeah. All right, gotta go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Instagram, Netflix, Google, or YouTube. Let me say that one more time. Instagram, Netflix, Google, or YouTube.
YouTube can go. I'll be on there.
Hassan, what about you?
Wait. You said Instagram, Netflix, Google, or YouTube? I guess Google.
I need Google now. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Jason.
Yeah, Google can go.
Google? All right. Well,
Google gotta go.
All right, so you can't be the person that says Google me and find out. All right. Well, because you won't have it. You won't have Google. All right.
I got Wikipedia.
Well, there we go. That works. That works. All right. We got some battle questions here. All right. So for the battle question, whatever question I ask you, you're gonna hold 1 up for the first team, 2 for the second team. I only ask this to steppers. I don't ask this to coaches. All right. Here we go. Battle number 1: chaotic versus sweetheart. 1 for chaotic, 2 for sweethearts. Who you got in that battle? Oh, everybody for chaotic. All right, all right. I'm not answering the question. I'm not answering none of these questions. These are y'all. All right. All right. Here we go. Next battle here. Taken by surprise versus them Raider boys. 2 different styles. If they had to battle. Oh, okay.
I think them Raider boys got more of a battle type energy that they can bring against DBS if they ever went into a battle.
It's all good. All opinions, nothing wrong. All right, next up, are we here? Height 3G, and this is the battle I want to see, and versus the Swag Boys. If you've never seen the Swag Boys before, then you guess you can't vote for them. Go look. Height 3G versus the Swag Boys. Well, we got Hassan to the Swag Boys, and y'all two say Height 3G. Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. That battle has got to happen. It has got to happen. You heard it here first. Height 3G and Swag Boys. That battle has got. I want to see that battle. That'd be a good one. All right, next up, let's take it on up to the north. We got Elements of Class versus Highly Qualified. Highly Qualified is the team that went right before us in nationals. Elements of Class versus Highly Qualified from Queens, New York.
Ooh. Highly class. I'm gonna go 2.
2 was a Highly Qualified. All right, we got 1. We got Elements Class, Highly Qualified. All right, here we go. Let's go to some boys teams here. Height Phase 2 versus 904 Blitz. All right, y'all gotta stop dissing North Carolina today, okay? I'm just messing. With another one here. Are you ready? XFactor versus Royal Diamonds. Go ahead and put up a 2 if you want to.
Watch Sequin right here, just watching me.
Get him, Sequin. That's right, Sequin. You tell your brother.
Yeah, you got it, Sequin.
That's it. That's it. The green comes first. All right, here we go. Before we get out of here, all right, we are going to listen to a team. All right, we're going to listen to a team, and I want you to see and tell me if you can guess who this team is. Check this out. We're back. Can y'all guess who that team was? It's a North Carolina team. It's North Carolina. It's a middle school.
North Carolina middle school team.
I'm not good at names.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm trying to think. Middle school.
Right.
Is it Alpha Omega middle school team?
I'm not gonna tell you until we press play. But
is it Height?
All right, we got Height, Alpha Omega, to Second Dimension, Jordan.
Yeah, I'll go with Height. I'm not sure.
Height, the girls or Height?
Girls.
Height, Divas. I think that's what it is. Divas. All right. All right. Yeah. Well, let's check out and let's see if they're right. Check this out. Y'all, that was Mighty Saints. Mighty Saints Steppers. Mighty Saints Steppers. All right, out of Rocky Mountain, North Carolina. I like that team. They were one of the first. Actually, they were the first middle school team from North Carolina to go to U-Step, from what I've known, and they did really good. So they set the bar for us. They did really, 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 really good. Something here. You guys are older. You're all in high school. Now I want you to think about this. If you could talk to the 10-year-old you, what would you say to the 10-year-old you? I'll give you a second to think. Knowing what you know now, seeing all the experiences that you have gone through this far, what would you say to you?
I would tell myself to listen to my parents because I was a pretty defiant child back then. And I kind of burned a lot of bridges down, like connection-wise. I burnt a lot of bridges, but they've been rebuilt now because I'm older and I'm more mature and I know how to handle myself in a appropriate manner. So yeah, I would tell myself to listen to my parents.
All right, Jordan.
To be honest, I would tell myself to basically stay safe, keep your grades up, and to always remember that everybody that you call your friend or say your friend is not your friend. Because they turn on you.
That's a good one. Hassan.
Mine will be, because well, when I was in middle school, boys didn't really step. So I didn't really start on the team until my freshman year in high school. So I would tell myself to do what you want to do. And when people say boys don't step, educate them on fraternities and sororities. That's what I would tell myself.
Basically, you got to, because they think, I tell people all the time, you laughed at me in high school stepping, then I get to college and step. It's like, ooh, I'm like, I was just stepping.
I was the same person.
The same person you laughed at. All right, well, to each his own. Going to play video to give a tribute to all the Carolina step teams. I am Coach B, and anything you need to know, want to know, and must know about the step team world is going to come from me. Take a look.
It's a brand new dance called the party. She can do it, he can